Hello my beauties, another video in which reality do you live in? And I want to start this video with answering a question of one of you from Tinder Wonders group. You asked me what prevented me from being with Superman while he still was single. What prevented me is narcissist program in his destiny matrix. And narcissist program is 1756 program. And as you know, narcissists, they can be very charming, very caring, very kind towards strangers, towards people who at distance, towards people whom they want to impress, towards people like whom they think they don't have yet. This prevented me from being with Superman. Because narcissists in direct communication, they never prioritize their family like over someone else. You know, they quite often they have like they have some disaster at home, but they will go rescue and save a neighbor. And this was this sort of feelings that I had about him, that he more in outside of rather than dedicated to a person with whom he will be with, yeah? So that was keeping me like cautious. Anyway, if I wanted, I would, because I'm a goal-getter. But in this type of situation, yeah, he's having enormous wealth compared yet to reality I live in. He's having enormous wealth. He has all the tools, and I don't think that I should chase it. He can simply get a private jet and come where I am. That was his choice to tell like, oh, there is no hotels of my level. Where you living? You know, like, babe, no. So that's his choice. That's not my choice. First of all, yeah. In order to make sure that this program in his matrix is in plus, I wanted to see a real action behind this. Instead, he's like trying, you know, slightly to love bomb me from occasion to occasion, yeah, to sweet talk me from occasion to occasion, and it ends there. Next one. In which reality do you live in? Recently, I had been going through TikTok videos, and I seen Muslima woman shedding crocodile tears about famine in Palestine. There was, this cruel Ambani family. How could they spend 600 millions on a wedding while Palestine children in famine? You know, like, and I looked at her. Which reality do you live in? First of all, yeah, Ambani, in the reality of Ambani, yeah, average Indian family spending from 5 to 15% of their wealth on a wedding. Ambani spend on a wedding only 0.5%. That's very modest. That's a freaking poor wedding for their level. This is poor wedding for their level. For their family wealth. This is so modest, yeah. In reality, they live in. This is modest wedding. In reality, this Muslima lives in. This money she never smelled and never will. And she's shedding tears about poor Palestine children dying of hunger. First of all, remember, Ambani owes you freaking zero. They owe you nothing. Nothing. If they want, they can take care of their people, what they consider in their people, but I highly doubting that this will be Palestinian children, because there are so many Indian children who are starving, and this is not being like all over Twitter with this watermelon trend, you know, cry me a river, cry me a river. That's Palestine supporters. So here we go. They, of course, they would be spending this on feeding Indian children who starving, and I would support it with all my votes and hands, because why should they spend on children who are not theirs? That's not their kind, that's not their kin, yeah? And wealth only will be provided to you if you're taking care about people whom you claimed to be yours. Nowhere I had seen them prioritizing Palestinian children over Indian children who are starving. First, like rule of charity, very simple. This is very simple rule of any type of charity. Do not do charity from position of victim. And this would be charity from position of victim, and it will not bring any good to Ambani to feed Palestine children while Indian children are starving. Of course, first they will feed Indian children, and if something will left there, and if there will be spark in a heart, you know, this desire, and of course they may send after this to Palestine, something. But it will be suicidal and very stupid to feed Palestinian children and completely neglect Indian children. Like, come on, you insane or what? You know, Palestine thinks that entire world owes them something. What kind of a sick mentality is this? This is a sick mentality. We're moving to the next reality, and this is a story from Superman. Yeah, again, I'm showing you glimpses of reality of riches, yeah, of rich people. Superman once he was poor, and he said he was walking from a subway in New York and seen a huge pile of dollars on the ground. But he was hesitant to pick them because he heard the stories that people, it was a bait, yeah, and while people were like trying to pick them, yeah, bend and try to pick, they've been attacked and robbed. He read such stories, so he just passed by, but there was a person who was walking towards him, and he just turned his head to see what this person gonna do. And this man grabbed the money and run towards subway, like with the light speed, like Speedo or Spirit, the soul of something, you know, like. And here starts the reality scene. When he returned to home and told this story to his mom said him, honey, see, God sent you a sign. Yeah, God sent you money. Literally, God wants you to have this money. Yeah, other men picked them, you didn't pick them because you thought like circumstances, but God is pretty much clear with his intentions, and he will send you this money again, so you should not worry. And he told the same story to his father, and father like lives in this like, and father said it just was coincidence. It was some obstacles, like, and it was just coincidence. But you see, having the right woman next to you is a key of your abundance and richness. And for this I love so much the mentality of his mother. She is such a positive woman. She is a huge role model for me in terms how you raise your children, yeah, in terms how you take care of them, in terms how you inspire them. And on this story I told him, look, you're really blessed to have such mother. You owe everything you have today to her, because if your mother was dumb, fucking toxic, there would be, oh son, you did right, don't take, oh, they could kill you, don't, you know, all this negativity. No, instead she said, son, I'm sure that was clear sign from a God, and God will make sure to deliver this money to you in different way very soon again. And there was a business opportunity rise, and he was not hesitant about to take it or not. He took it because he remembered words of his mother that, look, God is pretty much intended to send you money again. This is reality. This is a reality you live in.